All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. In today's video, I want to share with you 3 of the top cryptocurrency projects in 2021 and articulate to you why these are 3 of the top projects in 2021. Just like always, guys, we'll talk about the entire cryptocurrency market. So if there is a project that you want us to cover in the future, comment the project below, tell me why you like it, and we'll all be checking the comments to see what your favorites, what some of the top cryptocurrency projects according to you are. Now, if you appreciate videos like this, give the video a like. Really helps the channel grow. It's a small thing you can do, but it truly helps out. And before we get into specific cryptocurrency projects, let's start right here. There is so much opportunity in cryptocurrency right now, today. If you missed out on the early years of the internet, you better cherish the F out of Bitcoin, DeFi, and crypto right now. And just like the early years of the internet, this opportunity will not last forever. To be a part of the wild, wild west, to be a part of the beginning, to be a part of the early years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Aaron, hey, Altcoin Daily, what about this? Look at the shape of this price chart for Bitcoin. What about this bear trend? Well, to me, this looks just like Wyckoff market cycle, a classic textbook Wyckoff pattern. I'm not the first to say this, but I want to share with you this information. The interesting thing is, Wyckoff's second rule, the longer the accumulation bottom, the more explosive and powerful the breakout pump. The longer the accumulation bottom, the more explosive and powerful the breakout pump. The more explosive and powerful the breakout pump. So, when there is fear in the market, this is an opportunity for greater opportunity. And there is fear in the air. Am I correct? Have you noticed this for the past couple of weeks where they're talking about Ethereum, extreme fear, where they're talking about Bitcoin, extreme fear? And this has been the case for the last couple of weeks. At least the sentiment is so down right now. And that's the interesting thing, because when everybody turns bearish, it's easy to get just as bearish, right? But the funny thing about sentiment is, it can often be a counter indicator. Think about it like this. At the real top of 2017, at the final top of last cycle, the sentiment was nothing like it looks right now. The top of the market last cycle, everybody was bullish. Everybody was unironically thinking it's all fine and we just need a little cool off for the next rally. That's really not the case. And that's really not what we're seeing here. Everybody's warning everybody, it's bearish, it's bearish, it's bearish. So that makes me think there's still plenty of bull market left to go. And in the end, if this is the end, crypto Twitter would be right. And that can't happen, right? And eventually, we're going to see this extreme fear get into extreme greed. This is, back and forth, just the ebb and flow of the market cycle. Anyways, curious to know what you think about this in the comments below, but let's get into some of the top projects in the space. Cardano. Alonzo's public testnet has first smart contract successfully executed. So the first smart contract has been successfully executed for Cardano on their public testnet. This is a huge milestone. Everybody's looking forward to this. The first smart contract has been executed on Alonzo, Cardano's public testnet. Smart contracts on Alonzo will be completely functional by September, according to Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson. So be prepared for a lot of anticipation over the summer leading up to September. And what you're going to see, this is how the Cardano testnet is going to work. Before the mainnet, Alonzo Blue is happening right now. Then we'll get to Alonzo White, Alonzo Purple, Alonzo Red, Alonzo Black, and eventually the Alonzo mainnet, where Cardano becomes fully smart contract compatible. And I'm actually pretty bullish on these base layer cryptocurrencies. If you can build on a base layer cryptocurrency and it has actual, better fundamentals than, some of the ones with worse fundamentals, I'm bullish on these type of projects. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's get to a different cryptocurrency project. The ever popular Ethereum has the most compelling bull case in the industry. That's according to, this author and Investors Place. But the point is, people are starting to notice the bull case for Ethereum like we have been showing you since last year. correct? So what is the bull case? Well, there's a couple different things. Number one, ETH 2.0 upgrade. ETH 2.0 or ETH 2 is a major upgrade to the Ethereum network, expected to be rolled out in full by 2022. It essentially marks the transition of the platform from a proof-of-work model to a proof-of-stake model. The primary goal of the update are to ensure that the Ethereum network is more robust, more efficient, and more scalable. And as they transition to ETH 2.0, Ethereum is getting locked in the ETH 2.0 contract, and that's taking ETH supply off the market. So if you believe in supply and demand, it's obviously bullish. Another thing that's taking ETH supply off the market is DeFi. And DeFi is this whole bubbling ecosystem that people are just excited about. Ethereum is the most in-demand platform in the DeFi realm. Several Ethereum-based DeFi protocols, including Uniswap, MakerDAO, and others, have become incredibly popular, and people are excited about, going bankless, banking type services where you don't need these intermediaries, and Ethereum is a place to do that. The bottom line on Ethereum is among the cream of the crop amongst cryptos and has proven to be more resilient despite the weaknesses in the market this year. Moreover, with multiple growth catalysts in place, ETH has a massive growth runway ahead. So first Cardano, and then ETH. These are in no particular order. Bitcoin has a major upgrade too. Bitcoin Taproot upgrade finally locked in. Activation is set for November, with Taproot achieving the 90% critical consensus mark among mining nodes. All now is set for a Bitcoin soft fork activation later in November. So TLDR, in case anybody is unaware, here are the benefits of Taproot. Here's the benefits of this Bitcoin upgrade. Reduce the amount of data to be transferred and stored on the blockchain. More transactions per block, so a higher TPS rate. Lower transaction fees and better privacy, and of course more smart contract compatible. And Bitcoin does differentiate itself. I don't want anybody to get it twisted. It's good that Bitcoin doesn't have many updates and is developing slowly and carefully, because Bitcoin is money for the world, and you don't want your money to be able to change easily. And this, in fact, is one of the last major ones Bitcoin will ever go through. Because you want to know, if you're storing your wealth in Bitcoin today, you want to know it's going to be basically the same 10 years from now. And, that's why Bitcoin does not upgrade as much as the others, and that's a good thing. But then these other ones who are, making trade-offs are upgrading. That's exciting too. In other words, bullish. So between Taproot for Bitcoin, EIP 1559 for Ethereum, smart contracts for Cardano, things are looking quite bullish for the later part of this year. So I'm sharing with you projects that are going to continue to be in the news, continuing to be the most innovating projects in the cryptocurrency space, and will, in my opinion, continue to do well in the context of this bull cycle. Now, the cool thing is you don't have to be a maximalist. Check this out. Ethereum co-founder says that he's investing in Polkadot and Cardano, two seemingly competing cryptocurrencies. That's interesting. Ethereum co-founder Anthony DeLorio says he's betting on the future of both Cardano and Polkadot. So this was an interview on Pump's podcast. When asked about his current crypto portfolio construction, DeLorio breaks down his investments and why he sees potential in Polkadot and Cardano. And this is what he says. Now, I've kind of fallen back into just simplicity. I'm in a number of different projects, but the majority of my stuff is in the top projects. I'm a big fan of Polkadot. I'm a big fan of Cardano. I'm a big fan of Charles. Let's say that. Taking some different approaches in the way that they're doing things, much more on the academic side of what he's doing and bringing stuff forward. Real big fan of Gavin Wood as well, who's the co-founder of Ethereum and founder of Polkadot. So he's saying, I'm a fan of both Polkadot, Cardano. I'm a fan of the leadership. As for other crypto holdings, DeLorio wants to keep things simple and invest in large projects. Most of his stuff is in the top few things: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, Polkadot. I like Cosmos as well. And there's a few others. But I'm not getting lost in all the DeFi, decentralized finance stuff. I just think there's not enough time, not enough energy. It's a full-time gig to be running a lot of that stuff and keeping up on that stuff. So I've simplified my life quite a bit over the last few years. And he picked 4: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, and Polkadot. What do you think about all this? And speaking of, interoperability and the future being multi-chain, Ethereum co-founder, actually founder, Vitalik Buterin, says that Cardano is introducing fresh ideas into the space. So he singing the praises of Cardano a little bit, which in the past we've only seen this gentleman and Charles Hoskinson be competitive. So it's interesting to see everybody coming together in the cryptocurrency space. And finally, my friends, I wanted to point this out to you because I think this is kind of interesting, especially considering the fact we're in a consolidation period. There is fear in the air right now. So the fact that we're seeing a rare alien CryptoPunk fetch 11.8 million at Sotheby's at their auction, I thought this was kind of interesting that the market is still valuing these certain NFTs, and NFTs, we haven't seen the last of them by any means. So if you're unfamiliar with CryptoPunks, let me tell you what they are. CryptoPunks are widely considered to be the first NFTs ever released on the Ethereum blockchain. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are unique, non-interchangeable assets stored on a digital ledger and represent items like images, videos, audio, and other digital files. So about CryptoPunks, in 2017, software company Larva Labs released a collection of 10,000 unique 24 by 24 8-bit style pixel characters. Proof of ownership for each collectible is recorded in code on the Ethereum blockchain. Each character comes with different characteristics, accessories, traits. They vary in rarity and somewhat accordingly value. And you've seen these on everybody's Twitter profile. So in particular, the CryptoPunk Alien 7523 is one of the 9 rare alien tokens. It is the only one in the alien collection with a mask and also has earrings and a knitted cap, which are all rare traits. This guy was ready for the pandemic before the pandemic, right? All the way back in 2017. Anyway, I just wanted to point this out that NFTs aren't going away, guys. And this is, some of them are Beanie Babies, but to say all NFTs are Beanie Babies is false. And the ones that the market deems more valuable will continue to have value. I hope you understand what I'm getting at. Let's not be short-sighted. Let's think of the bigger picture. All right, my friends, that's it for me today. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. I'll see you tomorrow.